Welcome to Seelwanti Shawls Industry. As Seelwanti Shawls Industry for the last 21 years, we have grown our community of thousands of customers around one common passion. Now, I will explain you all the processes how to make the cashmere fabric from the cashmere fiber. After buying the cashmere fiber, the first process is carding. Carding is a mechanical process that cleans and intermixes fibers to produce a continuous web or sliver suitable for subsequent processing. This is achieved by passing the fibers between differentially moving surfaces covered with card clothing. The second process, combing. The process of combing is accompanied by gilling, a process of evening out carded or combed top, making it suitable for spinning. Combing separates out short fibers by means of a rotating ring or rectilinear row of steel pins. Now it's time for the process of gilling. Gilling is carried out before and after combing. The gilling is mainly done to align the fibers in a parallel direction and further blend the cashmere wool. The gilling process removes the shorter staple and straightens the long fibers. Now the process of drawing. Drawing is an advanced operation which doubles and redoubles slivers of wool fibers. The process draws, drafts, twists and winds the stock, making the slivers more compact and making them thin into slubbers. Now it's time for the spinning process. Ring spinning is a method of spinning fibers as cashmere wool to make a yarn. Ring spinning is a continuous process, unlike mule spinning which uses an intermittent action. In ring spinning, the rowing is first attenuated by using drawing rollers, then spun and wound around a rotating spindle which in its turn is contained within an independently rotating ring flyer. Twisting process. In this technique, two or more yarns are twisted together to form a single yarn. It is done to balance yarn. winding process. Winding process can be defined as the transfer of spinning yarn from one package to another large package, like cone. A process of accumulating yarn on a package to facilitate the next process is called as winding. The objective of windings are to improve the quality of yarn, to get suitable yarn package, to get a quality fabric, to store the yarn, to reduce the labor cost, to improve the dust and clean the yarn, The weaving process. Weaving is a method of textile production in which two distinct sets of yarns or threads are interlaced at right angles to form a fabric or cloth. The longitudinal threads are called the warp and the lateral threads are the weft or filling. Shedding. Shedding is the raising of the warp yarns to form a loop through which the filling yarn, carried by the shuttle, can be inserted. The shed is the vertical space between the raised and unraised warp yarns. Battening. As the shuttle moves across the loom, laying down the fill yarn, it also passes through the openings in another frame called a reed, which resembles a comb. With each picking operation, the reed presses or battens each filling yarn against the portion of the fabric that has already been formed. The point where the fabric is formed is called the fill. Picking. As the harnesses raise the heedles or heels, which raise the warp yarns, the shed is created. The filling yarn is inserted through the shed by a small carrier device called a shuttle. The shuttle is normally pointed at each end to allow passage through the shed. Power loom. The main components of the loom are the warp beam, heedles, harnesses, shuttle, reed and take-up roll. In the loom, yarn processing includes shedding, picking, battening and taking up operations. So far, we were looking through the mechanical processes of spinning and weaving. Now, we will straight off to the traditional hand-spun yarn. On account of small availability of this specialty fiber, most of it is utilized locally with the help of specially designed manually operated traditional charkha, locally known as yender. After hand spinning, the weaving of pashmina yarn into shawl is carried out in a special type of handloom locally known as khadi. The handloom weaving of shawl is usually done by skilled artisans. The weight of the hand-woven shawl is approximately 200 grams. The ends and picks per inch are generally kept between 50 to 60 and 46 to 56 respectively. The fabric weight is kept at 50 to 70 grams. The shawl is produced with intricate and unique designs, diamond weave and twill weave. Last but not the least, the clipping process. It is the process to cut the unwanted threads or to remove the unwanted pills. Finally, after so many processes, it's time to get a finished cashmere fabric.
मैं बरिंदर महाजन, चेयरपर्सन सीलवंती शॉल इंडस्ट्री। हम पिछले 21 साल से इस इंडस्ट्री में काम कर रहे हैं और पश्मीना को कैसे बनाना है अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं और बना रहे हैं। हर एक प्रोसेस जो है पश्मीना ख़रीदने से लेके बनाने तक, लास्ट फिनिशिंग तक इसी फैक्ट्री के अंदर होता है। कोई भी प्रोडक्ट बाहर से नहीं आता है। हमारी इंडस्ट्री दुनिया भर में और हिंदुस्तान के हर एक स्टेट में जानी जाती है। मेरे कस्टमर और मेरे वर्कर रात दिन तरक्की करें और इनकी तरक्की से ही सीलवंती शॉल इंडस्ट्री की तरक्की होगी। मेरे वर्कर और मेरे क्लाइंट्स के लिए मेरी हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं हैं। नमस्कार।